Well, welcome back in for the Mixed Media Deck Build. This is a real-time series that have been going on for the entire year of 2024. It's based on my friend Crafty Hope's 2022 and 2023 52 weeks of prompts that she did. Crafty Hope Prompts was the hashtag, but you can read more about that down below in the description box. So today, this week, our prompts are paint pen, ledger, and dictionary. And as per usual, I am going to start collaging. However, I'm going to use a piece out of a ledger. And this is a blank piece. I love the coloration on it. It is very vintage and yummy. And so that's what's going down first onto the back of this card. And I'm just going to layer it up. I rip it up. It's very easy to rip. It's very brittle. But I love how this vintage paper soaks stuff up. The color does neat things on vintage paper. And so I really want to layer it up, get some good texture going on in terms of the layers and places for color to hide and accentuate.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. I don't wanna stay with you just to have to leave. If it isn't meant to be, you'll still be here eternally. I don't wanna say goodbye, I have just arrived. If it isn't meant to be, you'll still be here eternally. I hope to make you my own before the train ride home. I hope to make you my own before the train ride.
I love crossing things off a to-do list. So I have pulled out a piece of vintage dictionary paper And that's coming up next onto my collage stack. I really love how these papers in the end look together, collage together. They really complement each other very well.
I was lost in the woods, on the dust, and the fairies found me. And they led the way, they cleared the way to my heart. All the hurt, all the pain under the skin, I had fainted. And they carried me, they cleared the way to my heart. Thank you to magic for rescuing me. Thank you to summer for fairies. Blowing glitter in the wind. I had fallen head first into love with another complete stranger. And he robbed away, taking most of me when he left. When mama told me to keep far from these underhanded men, and I'd be white, whiter than the side of a new wed bride. Oh, thank you to magic for rescuing me.
So now that that's dried and trimmed out, I am looking through my paint pens to make some color decisions. And I had this bubble wrap sitting on my desk still from a few cards ago, and so I decided to go ahead and use it. So I'm adding that acrylic paint from the paint pen onto the bubble wrap, and then I'm going to print it onto the card from that bubble wrap. And the color was a little bit stark for me, and in the end that's the only problem I have with this card, is that I didn't blend it out at all. I wish I would have gone in with like a water brush or a wet round brush and then just bled out some of that paint a little bit. But really, I really like this card and where it heads off to.
Found me. I don't dare to think about what I would have been without them. Oh, thank you to magic for rescuing me. Thank you to summer for fairies. Blowing glitter in the wind. Blowing glitter.
And so now I'm pulling out some book pieces. So these are pieces of book spines and different parts of vintage books that I've pulled apart. And I'm thinking about adding that.
Fairies.
So now I'm searching for focal. Initially I thought maybe I would use some paper dolls or baseboards, I guess these are. Paper doll baseboards? I don't remember. Anyways, but spoiler alert, I don't use these. I also pull out some of my mushroom cutouts. So these are from a vintage book all about mushrooms, and I've pulled out the ones I really like and I set them in a bin next to my reading desk, table, chair, furniture, and I just fussy cut when I'm watching TV or what have you, and I get them fussy cut, and it's keeps my hands busy while I'm watching TV or listening to an audiobook or whatever the case may be. And then I just put them in different, so I have a tote that's like all focal points, and then I can select from them. And that system has worked very well for me. So I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac eventually here and get the spine piece put down and really layer that up well.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you. 'Cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you. 'Cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone.
Now that I have that little bed of book spine kind of created, I am now going to come in with some Distress Oxide Spray in Forest Moss and color that so that it's someplace like a little mound of mossy mound area that those mushrooms can be growing out of. So I'm just going to use the spray nozzle to the stem of the spray nozzle to get the color down, and then to activate it, get it to move around and activate that oxide, I'm going to give it a spray with my mister to get it to move around and really soak into the areas. And then I'm coming back in with Forest Moss Spray Stain, because this is going to give me the concentrate of the darker color, and because there's already water in there, it's going to really wick out. I am going to add a little bit additional water though here as well.
For the train ride home, I hope to make you my own. For the train ride home. was lost in the woods under dust, and the fairies found me. And they led the way, they cleared the way to my heart. All the hurt, all the pain under the skin, I had fainted. And they carried me, they cleared the way to my heart. Thank you.
Well, after fighting with my Barely Arts glue, I finally get the mushrooms glued down to the surface, and now I'm pulling out this book, The Word Lover's Dictionary. I really love this. I recommend it highly if you can find it at a thrift store, or even if you go on to thriftbooks.com and purchase it. But it is awesome and full of wonderful, unusual dictionary words, and that is where I'm going to look for words for the this card.
And he robbed away, taking most of me when he left. When mama told me to keep far from these underhanded men, and I'd be whiter than the side of a new wed bride. Oh, thank you to magic for rescuing me. Thank you to summer for fairies. Knowing glitter in the wind.
So I've selected my dictionary word, and I'm going to get it edged up with the archival distress ink and vintage photo, and I'm also going to do that around the card, and then it's done. But I did want to say that we only have 3 more mixed media deck builds for the year, which seems like a huge thing. And this has been a really nice, it's been challenging at times because I want to speed everything up, but it's been nice. So if you guys are really enjoying a real-time video, will you let me know down below, because I've been thinking about doing a real-time series next year in 2025. Not the same thing as this, but something a little different. But I've been thinking about not having any of my voiceover on it and just real-time, straight as is music in the background. But if you also let me know if you would prefer me to put in my commentary as well, that will help me to make decisions that benefit you on what you want. And yeah, so let me know if you would. I appreciate it.